All right, getting ready to go for a nice muggy ride. 70 degrees, but it feels like something worse. Here we go. Feels good once you're moving. Gotta get these rides in while we can, because fall and the rain, they're coming. Only got 775 miles on this, so it'd be nice to get over 1,000 before it sits. Go, buddy, go. Yeah, come on, don't make me stop. Show me some love. Oh, you're barely moving. Holy shit. Why are you looking at me? You see that death stare in the mirror? Oh, yeah. It's a jacked up mirror, too. It's all like copper looking. Maybe they don't like to be filmed. In case you're curious, this is West Linn, Oregon, a sleepy little suburb of Portland, Oregon, home of the Antifa, or the anti-fascists. It's about 20 minutes to downtown Portland from here. This is kind of up in the hills on the west side. Extra trafficy. 5:40 in the afternoon. What do we got there? The SS, yes. One day I'll do a walk around of our Z01 1LE 2019 before we get rid of it anyway. The wife wants something else. But we've had it 9 months and we haven't put, what, 3,500 miles on it. It's a fun car though. Expensive to be sitting in your driveway for 9 months though. And I imagine we'll put even less miles on it once we have the winter and rain and all the gravel from the ice and snow. Time to go. Tesla, Edison. It's Nikola Tesla versus Thomas Edison. If you don't know, you should know. AC versus DC. So I'll tell you a few things I love and hate about this bike. First of all, it's my second Ducati. I had a 1098. This is the V4S 2018. Bought it new, not very long ago. But I love the quick shift, up and down, no clutch. Watch, see my hand? Watch it not move. Downshift, downshift, upshift. Upshift. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You get it. For those who know bikes, I'm sure you already know. But that's one of my favorite things. And of course, the sound. The stock exhaust was pretty good. But as far as stock exhaust goes, I mean, I remember when I used to buy my R6s, and man, they were like silent. Had to put a Yoshimura slip-on on like day one. And anyway, so stock exhaust on this was pretty good, but had to have that Termi sound like my last Ducati, so I ordered the Termi slip-ons, which are not slip-ons, by the way. It's a deceiving word. If you ever install them, you'll know what I'm talking about, because it's a fun little project on a bike like this. It's not as easy as just unclamping your stock exhaust and clamping the new one on. It was pretty in-depth, but I should have done a DIY, yeah, but I didn't. But yeah, the Termi sound is great. It's pretty loud. Not so loud you'll get in trouble with cops, at least not around here. As long as you're riding mellow, but what else do I love about this bike? I love the blinkers and the tail tidy kit, and I'll talk more about that later. But it's a local guy in Oregon who designs and manufactures these, and they are probably the best cleanup kit. See, the stock mirrors here are deleted, and I have the clip-on ones, but and then my blinkers, of course. Here, I'll turn on my hazards for a second for you. There you go. But and then the back is super clean as well. Great customer service. Can't recommend them enough. What else did I do? What else is my favorite thing, I should say? I feel like it doesn't tip into corners quite as well as my 1098 did, but that just may be me getting used to the shape of this tank. My legs in this tank are learning each other. This is actually the first bike I put stomp grip on, the tank, because I'm not really a track guy. Although I'd love to take it to the track, you know, time and money. 6 kids. But anyway, the tank, the grip of my legs on this tank aren't quite as confidence building as my 1098 was, and maybe my body's changed in the last 10 years. Of course it has. Dad bod times 6, yeah. But anyway, so I'm getting used to that. But 700 miles in, you know, hey, it's all good. The brakes are awesome, of course. Brembo. What else? Tires are pretty sticky for stock tires. They're gripping these kind of cold, sometimes asphalt roads pretty well. I did install the throttle spacer kit from Ducati Spacers because the well, I guess I should go, because the throttle was kind of had a weird play to it, and going on the message boards, turns out it was common, but it was super easy to install. $40 or something. for a couple tiny little plastic injection molded or extruded little spacers that go inside your throttle, inside your handle, and right here. But it was like 5 minutes to install, and it made a big difference. I also went down one tooth on the front sprocket, just to get the gearing down a little bit, and that's been nice. We're in Lake Oswego now. It's also a suburb of Portland, right next to West Linn. Most of the Portland trailblazers will live somewhere in the Lake Oswego, West Linn area, especially if they're long-time blazers. There's a nice private lake at Lake Oswego with a lot of nice houses. You could probably find blazers, neurosurgeons, Phil Knight from Nike, people like that. I think there was even a rumor that Tom Selleck had a house on the Willamette River here, and Lyle Alzado, I think, lived in Lake Oswego, if you remember him from football and steroids before he died of cancer. Anyway, yeah, I'm not Wikipedia. You can always look all that stuff up, because I'm probably wrong on half of it. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Of course, we get behind a Chevy Volt. Your tax dollars at work right there. You know, with all the government money we gave GM, you'd think they'd produce something nicer, but hey. What can I say? Between bailouts and tax subsidies and electric vehicle credits, and don't get me started. Don't get me started. Look close, you'll be able to see the lake a couple times if my head's turning that way as we get closer. I can smell it. Or is that the exhaust from this Volt? We'll say the Chevy Volt is a loud car. I think it's got downpipes right under the headers, because I don't see any exhaust tips. There's a lake down there, I promise. There it is. I gotta watch this Volt. It could be sneaky. Yes. It's funny how you learn to love some people's turn signals. Amen, brother. Hey, electric versus electric. Time to change the shoes. Give you a little look there. from the canal. Say this bike is also a little bit heard someone else say it, wristy. Maybe it's my old age. Last time I was on a Ducati I was not 40, let alone 42, almost 43 I think. I always have to double check. I'm somewhere in my very early 40s, but I think I'm actually skinnier now than I was then though. Give you a good look at some Lake Oswego lakefront real estate and a really cool Beetle. Just kidding. I want one of those vans. Did you see that van? Great for family road trips. Nobody on the lake? Let's go down here. Whee! I don't think I've ever ridden down here. Oh god, bumpy, bumpy. Fitness. Uh-oh, dead end. My nads are about to be dead from those bumps. Back away from the tank a little bit. We're going to have to turn around here in a graceful manner, of course, because we are graceful. That grunt was just for fun. I don't really grunt like that very often per hour. Bet they don't get very many strange people on motorcycles cutting through. Like, Bill? What's that sound?